Hello, YouTube. I'm Dr. Tactical, and the doctor will see you now. Welcome back to the channel. Well, as you guys know, I love making videos. I really enjoy it. And the primary purpose of this is just to sort of exchange information. I get more than I give. And most of you who watch my videos know that's true. But anyway, I still try and I still put stuff out there. And I try and stay very positive. Today's video is not so positive, and I kind of feel badly about that. It's very rare that I put something out that has sort of a negative undertone to it. But, I was not planning on making this video. I was actually in the process of writing a second letter to this company when I was like, you know what? People need to know. I just don't want other people falling into the trap that I fell in, especially around the holiday time. As you guys know, I am a gadget person. I am a salesman's wet dream. I have no resistance to salespeople. I just don't. In fact, I remember about 20 years ago, I was watching Cartoon Network with my kids, and a Burger King commercial came on. And this guy stands up with this big, juicy burger with cheese dripping off of it and jalapenos, and he starts singing, "I am man, hear me roar," and all these people are walking like in a Congo line behind him. And I remember looking at that and thinking to myself, that looks good. That's all I thought. So I went to bed. I dreamt about the damn burger all night long. I woke up in the morning. I'm like, all right, what time does Burger King start selling lunch? So that's what you're dealing with here. So I am very susceptible to advertising, and I love, gadgets. Well, I came across something that was completely irresistible to me. I just recently picked up a Jeep, and I saw this thing online. And by the way, for those of you who aren't Jeep people or don't have Jeeps, I'm talking about like a Wrangler. It's kind of like an erector set, you just keep, or it's like an AR-15 is what it's like. You just keep putting stuff on it. You can't stop. I ordered more stuff before I even got it. So anyway, this is a headrest. So you can see it's a little bit wider than a standard headrest. And that is because in the headrest, there is a safe. And you're thinking, that's brilliant. I was thinking that's brilliant. So this safe sits on the passenger side. It has it's made by a company called Headrest Safe. I think that's the name of the company. And it has a biometric fingerprint reader. It has a numeric safe. And also there's like a little Allen wrench. You can pull this knob off, and it has a key. So there's 3 different ways to unlock the safe. So the first shipment I got, the first one I got with the safe, I couldn't set. So they don't send directions. They send QR codes. Here, take a look at this. Okay. So you see the QR codes, and one of the funniest things is one of the QR codes gives you a owner's manual, and then there's like a main QR code that's on that. Problem is, you're looking at that on your phone that you just got from the QR code, and I'm not tech savvy enough to figure out how the hell to take a picture, of a image I'm looking at on my phone. Yeah, you can screenshot it, but that's not a QR. Not going to give you a QR reading, at least not that I know how to do. Anyway, aside from that, the directions are completely incorrect. They show things that don't follow how the process actually works. It says to hit the button 10 times, and it shows, and it says it'll beep each time, so you do it. Meanwhile, the way this thing works is when you hold it, each time you hold it, it beeps multiple times. Well, first time it beeps once, second time it beeps twice, third time it beeps 3 times, up to 10 where it beeps 10 times. They don't tell you that. So, of course, it seems like everything's wrong. The video is not doing what you're actually seeing. That's frustrating. And when I reached out to the company, they ended up just sending me a new lock. So I get the new, because I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. When they sent the new lock, I started having the same problem. I'm like, wait a second, this is a brand new lock. It maybe it's DoctorTactical. Maybe it's not the safe. And then I started just sort of figuring it out. And I watched the video a couple more times, and the video is just wrong. And that's how they're teaching you. That's what they're giving you. All that's in there for instructions are QR codes. So it's really frustrating. What else do I want to tell you about? Oh, okay. So this is considerably wider than the headrest that comes on my. I bought a JLU Rubicon, and it has, much thinner headrest than this. So if I just put this on the passenger side, it's going to look stupid and it's going to look suspicious. So if somebody's looking for something, it might be a little more obvious. Plus, it doesn't look as balanced. So they're kind enough to sell it as a kit, which brings us to turd number 2. I didn't even mean for that. Number 2, turd. All right. Anyway, this is the one that goes on the driver's side. This is a dummy headrest. It does not have a safe inside of it, but it is the same dimensions as the one that does have the safe. Now, there's a whole video on how to attach the safe, or at both of them, I guess, to the this part, mounting plates, so that you can install it into the car. And made enough sense for this. However, when I went to the dummy one, it's already attached with 3 screws. Okay, so I took the 3 screws out, and I found out that there's some type of adhesive or something holding it on. And this is, you really can tear this material, so you have to be somewhat careful. It's completely fixated to the bottom. And that's a problem because these things are designed to get screwed in from behind. And there's no way to access behind to screw them on. So, what you going to do? I want to point out one other thing. When I got in touch with them, you can't call them, or I wasn't able to find where to call them. I had to, go through their QR code. They have a QR code for what to do if you're having a problem. So I went through the QR code. I emailed them the problem. They came back to me and said, it asked for more details. They said, well, it sounds like the lock when I was having the lock problem. It sounds like it's a bad lock, which it wasn't, but that's okay. They said, we'll send you a new one out. I said, fine. I can't ask for more than that. Products have issues. I accept that. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. So when the new one came, I'm sorry. So then the next day I get an email from the company saying they're sending me out a new lock, but unfortunately because of how busy they are this time of year, it's going to be a couple weeks before they can even get it out to me. So I sent back a message to the person, Lewis, who's the guy who had sent me the email, and I said this. And Lewis, I said, look, I bought this from Amazon. I can return it to Amazon, and I can actually get another one within 24 hours. So I don't want to wait 2 weeks. Why don't I just return it? So Lewis wrote back, we're sending it out, I think he said tomorrow, or whatever this says. And they got it to me fairly quickly. But the thing is, their go-to was to pretty much put everybody else ahead of me, get their product out to other, people who are waiting, and just sort of screw the guy who already owns it and who's trying to get the product right. So anyway, I love the idea of this product, and I guess I was about to say I may still even get a new, see what I can do about getting another one through Amazon and see if it comes correctly. But I guess now I just told everybody what's in my what's in my Jeep, so it's probably not all that secret anymore. Anyway, the product's a great idea, and I think if they get there, if all they have to do, I'm not condemning this company because I love the product, I love the idea of the product, and I saw they have something else that they came out with that I hadn't seen before, which is their slide version, a safe that sort of comes out. Anyway, if they get their acts together and they give directions, real directions that are functional or useful, or they at least update the videos, they really have the potential to be a great product or a great company. So it's a product that I still want. I still would like to have it, but it's not for me right now because it's just too many hiccups. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there because I know I am not alone when it comes to gadget people. Anyway, I was going to say if you like videos like this, but nobody likes negative videos. I apologize for that. But if you like honest videos and you want to hear hear the real score, please subscribe. Please like. Please comment, and I'm open to comments, and that goes for the company too. Please feel free. Headrest safes, please feel free to comment in the comments and let everybody see your response to it, because there might be a whole end to this that I'm not aware of. There might even be a way to take that plate off of there that I just couldn't do. I couldn't find it in your videos, but I'm open to it. Anyway, and if you do get your stuff right, and I am happy with it, I'll be more than happy to do another video. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I do have a really big announcement coming up from an idea that I had that's sort of snowballing into something great. Has nothing to do with this. I don't even want to talk about it on a video that's negative like this. Anyway, I'm Dr. Tactical. Thank you for watching. Dr. Tactical, out.